says here that there's 2 lakes in this Wright County, Iowa. It says the first was named in honor of Miss Cornelia Eastman of Clarington. That's Reuben K. Eastman's daughter. That would be my great-great aunt. They settled there very early.
So this is sort of
They're
cool,
pioneer.
cool
Oh yeah.
information.
And they helped organize the county, and they also got the banks, and that's how they came across. The Eastmans got into the banking industry, and my grandfather inherited all that. Got into the same industry until he wanted to go fucking pump gas down in Arizona like a bum.
Wow.
During the Depression with 6 kids starving up in Nebraska? Come on.
I'll tell you something, Nancy. That's sort of near and dear to my heart, though, really, when people decide to pick up and move across country, the reasons they might do that. It's bizarre.
He drove my grandmother cuckoo. She was really mad at
Pat
him.
and I drove each other cuckoo, so...
Yeah, but you didn't leave a woman with 6 children to feed and go pump gas for a part of your wages you could have made as a bank examiner in Nebraska.
Right.
That's just called dumb. He was kind of a selfish wanderlust.
I'm sure it'd be interesting to put those, history and origin story stuff together a little bit better, but anywho.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm back to my bit here.
Yes, Mikey dear.
Still got burning rubber on the old camera.
Mikey dear. There she is, Cornelia Laurel Eastman, 1838 to 1921.
Okay.
the guy that died in the War of 1812? Yeah, Reuben Kimball. Look at all the information on him.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes.
Double wow.
Yeah. And then look at what I'm the only one in the family who's found on Henry Eastman, his dad, what happened to him.
I would have never have thought to say that. Reuben, whatever.
Kimball. There's tons of Kimballs up there in New Hampshire where he was born. And
So what, are you know making, what? Like insights in progress here?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
But I finally got a DNA validation on his mother. I had to guess who her parents were.
So this is a project you've had?
I've been trying to find out his parents. I've guessed that it's this William Eastman who married to a Mary Bean, because when he died, his kids down here, one of them, Reuben Kimball here, were sent to be the guardians of them was a John or a Joseph Bean.
Anyway,
and
you know
therefore,
the
I think he was a brother-in-law of Henry Eastman.
Okay, but so you know, like the inside scoop on some.
Well,
of these relationships
I'm guessing logically.
And the inference, making some.
But my guess for Sally Kimball, this lady here.
Speculation, maybe.
See that? About a week ago, Sarah Kimball, DNA verified with tree of C-Blue 7. Her father was a famous Revolutionary War hero. Let's see, bring him up once I click on her and it shows her parents. Reuben Kimball, corporal in Revolution, and Miriam Collins, very well known in the area during the Revolution. He was a revolutionist. Yeah, he was a hero in the American Revolution. Well, they were shooting at the Federally gang, the Tories. So, see, I can apply to the Daughters of the American Revolution on both sides of my family. And then I can trace my ancestry back to the Mayflower, which is a big deal. Or it was when my mother was alive. The only problem is that she's got her record in the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution, and she's got him, the son of the wrong guy.
So it's a disaster.
So in other words, if I don't
but
want,
we're gonna fix it.
I don't want her excommunicated from the DAR posthumously, but you know.
But you know that ladies of the DAR bit.
Because she wanted to belong so bad, so I haven't said anything.
You remember what I was telling you though? Like that big display case I had with all the medals in it. Ladies of the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution or whatever.
Who did that belong to? Your dad?
I don't even know, but it was like one of my immediate relatives. It was like a huge display thing.
Phillips?
In the living room.
And what did you do with it?
So it was a pretty close relation. I don't know.
Where did it go?
I lost it over the years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I could hit you with a guitar.
All right. Well, I'm still.
You are so careless.
I'm still on YouTube, so
don't you touch anything of mine. You'll lose it. Get a big water gun and squirt you. Anyway, I've logically guessed both their parents, and I've had the DNA validate his wife, but him, I'm still. I found out that he wasn't on the boat this summers. He was on the. When they took him prisoner with the hole in his neck from the musket ball, it was like he was on the USS Ohio. Yeah. You know why? Because he's mentioned. He is mentioned several times.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
No, this is important. He's mentioned in the U.S. Congressional Record.
Gross.
They talked about him in Congress.
That's fantastic.
That's very, very important.
No, yes. He's got his due diligence, his due respect. Wow, but I just like so kind of that viscerally. Obnoxious.
You know what he really deserves? And like, you know, all these people that get killed in war, he should have had a Purple Heart.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
He ought to have a posthumous Purple Heart. I could go pursue it with the military maybe, but that takes a lot of work. Yeah. Anyway, this is the book on him, or on his son.
So you're pretty much in like full-on research mode right now.
Yes.
And so what's your primary thread that you're looking into right now?
My primary thread?
What's your primary project?
I'm trying to fix my tree where it was all fucked up. I'll show you.
Okay. Is this something that the service did that is...
No, this...
anomalous?
You see my DNA thing here?
Uh-huh.
Have they stuck more people on me here? This one has probably a Federally connection. I haven't bothered with these people. They put you in these new groups and...
What? Oh, you got Olaf Rosberg.
Where?
On that picture in the top left, right there. That's Olaf.
Him?
Yeah.
Looks like him, but it's George Milton Wells.
It really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. My bad.
1839 to 1913.
Okay.
Maybe about the same time.
I just was assuming it was a little bit, but if it's specifically not, then
No, it's not.
I'm obviously incorrect then.
Look,